First video of the new year. I am so excited. Flat lay photography. Man, I just love a nicely composed top-down shot with symmetry and texture and all that kind of stuff. That's actually what we're going to be doing today. Let's get into it. Today I want to take a photo of my EDC or everyday carry to post on my Instagram account, where I've been posting every single day for the last 3 months. I'm gonna need a tripod, my camera, and I think I want to use the 35mm today. The gear I'm using is the Sony a7 III with the 35mm f1.8 by Sony. I'm going to be using a tripod and a softbox by Aperture, which is attached to a Godox VL150 COB light. We're going to start off by building the set and also set up the tripod to get an idea of what the shot will look like. When shooting flat lay photos, I always like to use a surface with a nice texture in it, so that the photo is more interesting to look at and not boring with just a white surface. So I'm going to use a grey tile. So now I have set up the camera on the tripod and the 3 items are laying flat on the grey tile. Let's just take a photo without any additional light and see what our starting point is. This shot actually doesn't look too bad, but I noticed that the composition is not quite balanced in the way that I would like it to be. Now let's take another photo, and wow, this already looks much better. I really love the symmetry of this layout. So what we can do now is bring in the light, which is a big softbox, and start working on the lighting for this shot. The photo looks great, but I think that we can make it look even better. Now here's my problem with it. The negative space is just a bit too empty. So what I want to do now is play around with the lighting and maybe add another layer to the photo by changing the light and its shadows. Let me show you.
Hit it! That's what I'm talking about.
What I've created here is what we call a gobo or a cookie. This creates a nice effect which basically looks like sunlight shining through the leaves of a tree. And now we can simply put the gobo between the light and the surface, just like that. To enhance that effect, we can move the key light further away, which makes the shapes more noticeable. Now I just want to add a bit of negative fill on the opposite side of the key light to make the shadows a bit darker and the overall image more contrasty. Oh no! So that is the setup. We have one big softbox as the key light shining through a gobo onto the surface with the products, and then we have some negative fill to add more contrast. So when we now take a photo, well, this looks awesome, right? I really love how this photo turned out. Well, let me know what you think. I'd love to see you in the comments down below. And also, if you want to join me on Instagram, you can do that right here. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.